So I'm running a digital marketing agency named Digital Dynamics. And to promote and grow my agency, I'm running Facebook lead ads. Now what I want that whenever I receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to create a new contact in Salesforce and add the Facebook lead details in my Salesforce CRM so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently and convert that lead into my customer. So to do this, I've created an automation, and first I'm going to show you the proper working of this automation. So now let's say someone sees my ad on the Facebook, they're interested and they fill in this lead form. So I'm going to fill in this lead form as a new lead. I'm going to click on this continue and then submit. Once we click on this submit, you can see that we have successfully filled in this lead form. It is saying thanks, you are all set. So let's open our Salesforce and we are going to refresh this in order to check that automatically a new contact has been created in my Salesforce with the new lead details or not. So let's refresh it right from here. And you're going to see a new contact has been created. You're going to see a new contact has been created with the name new lead. And yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we are going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then watch this tutorial till the end. And I can bet that this can be really helpful for your own business. So now we have seen the proper working of this automation. Now let's see how we can create this. So to create this, I've opened the workflow builder of Pabbly Connect, and if you are an existing user like me, directly log in inside Pabbly Connect and open your workflow builder. But if you are a new user, you're going to get the Pabbly Connect's landing page URL in the description box below. So go on that URL, and in the top right corner, you're going to get the option of sign up for free. So click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of stars free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. Then log in inside Pabbly Connect, open your workflow builder and follow me. So this is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So click on this add trigger button, and for the trigger application search for Facebook lead ads. And once we're going to search for Facebook lead ads, we're going to select it. For the event we have to select it as new lead instant and click on this connect. So now if you've already created a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Facebook lead ads. You have to make sure that you log in a Facebook account before starting with the automation. Otherwise, when you click on this connect with Facebook lead ads, first Pabbly is going to ask you to log in your Facebook account, and then only it is going to ask you or give you the option to click on this continue. Once you get this option, click on this continue and your Facebook lead ads account will be connected with Pabbly Connect. So this is the only reason why we advise login all your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. Now we have to select the page name. So as you can see, the name of my page is Digital Dynamics. So I'm going to select the same page right over here, which is Digital Dynamics. So I'm going to look for it and select it. For the lead gen form, I want to create this automation for this lead form, which is lead form 2. If you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, select all lead gen forms over here. After doing this, you have to move on further, turn on this simple response button. We have turned on this button in order to capture the response in simpler format. Now we have to click on this save and send test request. Once we click on this save and send test request, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So let's capture this webhook response. So to capture this, open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers and open the landing page of Meta for Developers. Now we have to go towards this resources and then developer tools, and now we have to scroll and select this lead ads RTO debug tool. It is going to open my lead ads testing tool, using which we're going to create a test lead and capture this webhook response. Alright, so we have to select the same page and the form which we selected in our workflow, and now for the product we have to select it as lead retrieval and click on this preview form. Now one by one we have to fill in this form. So let's say for the service of interest, I'm going to keep it as this. For the best time to contact, I'm going to keep it as evening. For the first name, I am going to keep it as smartest. So I'm going to enter the the first name right over here. Now for the last name, I'm going to keep it as lead. For the email address, I'm going to keep it as lead55998@pablitudes.com. Now let's move on further. I'm going to enter the phone number as this, and now for the company name, I'm going to keep the company name as Pablitudes. Now after entering all of these details, let's click on this continue and then submit. Once we click on this submit, you're going to see that we have successfully filled in this lead form. So let's open our workflow, and now this waiting for webhook response will turn into response captured. And as you can see that we have successfully captured this response, and the details are exactly the same which we entered during the test submission. So what you can do is you can move on further with these test details and create this automation with these test details only. Otherwise, if you want to create this automation with the real details, what you can do is you can click on this recapture webhook response and wait for few minutes till you receive a real lead. Otherwise, if you create this automation with the demo details, then it is going to run perfectly fine for the real lead details too. If you don't want to waste any time, you can create this with demo details too. Alright, so now after completing this trigger, click on this add new action step. For the action application, search for Salesforce and select it. For the event, you have to select it as new contact, which is create contact, and click on this connect. Once again, if you have already created a connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect, click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Salesforce. Once again, make sure that you log in your Salesforce account prior starting to this automation. And now after you log in, Pabbly is going to ask you for some permissions. So click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because your data is 100% safe with us, no need to worry. Now one by one, we're going to enter all of these details and create a new contact in our Salesforce. But we are not going to enter the details manually by tapping it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So to map these details, before you have to learn what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So one by one, I'm going to look for the details in the response of my previous step and map it like this. So I'm going to only map the details which are required. So as you can see, only this last name is required, but I've also entered the rest of the 3 details because I wanted to add these details in my Salesforce. If you wish, you can only enter the last name and move on further, but if you wish, you can definitely enter the details which are required or the details which you wish to fill in, and after that you have to click on this save and send test request. Once we click on the save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully added the lead details in our Salesforce CRM. So let's open our Salesforce. We're going to go to this contacts, and we're going to see in this recent items we have added this smartest lead. So let's open it from here, and as you can see, this is the name, this is the phone, this is the email, and you're going to see the lead source, and you're going to see the details have been added in my Salesforce CRM. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we are going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically a new contact will be created in my Salesforce CRM. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. Like I showed you in the starting of this video, you just have to sit back and relax, and all of this is going to run in backend. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'm going to add the workflow URL of my workflow in the description box below. You can check out my workflow and create this amazing automation for your own business too. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.